Okay, what was that? My part 4 was going to be attached to the end of part 3, but I went ahead and made it part 4. But this is going to be my part 5, hopefully short and sweet. I won't push it very far here, but I think this is important because the word Armageddon, of course, is only in the Bible supposedly one time, and it talks about where the kings of the earth meet to do battle in the low plains, flat areas. Well, naturally, yeah, that's where they used to do battles back in the old days. But, in light of the United Nations Flat Earth flag, if you don't know about that, look it up, United Nations Flat Earth flag, and the debates probably going on. The reason why some other countries probably don't want to join the United Nations and unite is because of biblical doctrine ideology. As I have said, the Orthodox, that people that believe, and it's been proven to them, that's what Orthodox basically means, proven, biblical, we'll call them fanatics. Some people might say, I'm a fanatic, but I'm not a fanatic. I'm a fanatic in a new way. Remember, if you've been one of Jehovah's Witnesses for a long time, you probably remember hearing him from the Kingdom Hall talk about the new scrolls. This is just images I pulled up on the internet. Not all of them are going to be depicting a flat surface because you got to remember this is a deception going on. Yeah, here we go. We got a ball earth here concept, but the battle. Look over here, see? And of course, remember, when you, all them years you've been one of Jehovah's Witnesses, or you still are, when you're trying to verify the earth being a globe, you always say that the book of Job says what? Jehovah resides above the circle of the earth. Yeah, I know you understand that. Okay, my point, Armageddon, the Battle of Armageddon is literally being fought in the United Nations over the philosophies of what the interpretation of the Bible is, where the earth is flat or a ball. At least that's my opinion on this concept, and or of course the mind control manipulation of cults, and or my opinion, I have pointed out in comment, I haven't brought it up in my articles. I personally believe when you check into the flat earth theory and the idea of we live in an earth pond, and there could be, pond with the continents within the middle of a gigantic earth pond, right? Gigantic earth pond. And the flat plane, the infinite plane that stretches out for who knows, who frickin' knows. I always say, I got a video, where the aliens live, flat earth, where the aliens live. Possibly the ones that created, genetically manipulated, I should say, humanity, what we are, our human existent form of a human being. See, a long time ago, been around a long time, 2008, and I did not put this information out because I didn't think people were ready for it, but it's time now. At least in my mind, it's time for people to see this. And there's going to be tons of people that don't. And does it matter? No. Just don't argue with them. Don't even debate it. Don't make it a point. As long as you know, if you're a truth seeker and it ain't going to really matter if they die believing the earth is a ball or a flat. Who really knows? We don't know. Some people say, oh, you're a etheric body. When you die, you might go into a spirit body that just gets sucked into who knows? I just don't know. I can't answer any of those questions. What I can answer questions about is the occultic biblical storylines, the personifications of astrological observation, the Battle of Armageddon, the deliberate deception in America, flat earth. Ooh, what do we got here? Nah. And of course, that's the Egyptian the Egyptian sun winged disc, they call it. We won't get into that. The winged disc, but the flat plane for 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Anyway, yeah, wrap this up real quick. The Battle of Armageddon is being fought right now over the concept of, are the members, especially the ones in the United States and or others that have pushed in their educational systems that the earth is a ball, when other, especially the Muslims and or other people, I don't know how many, I brought this question up to some people. How many schools around the world teach that the earth is flat? Yeah, it's a good question. We don't know. Nobody's answering that question. Could be. There could be 2-3 million people on the planet believe it's flat, and there is a lot of logic behind it. But what I'm doing is tying in all the occultic, biblical, astrological personifications in the Bible storylines. And of course, in a lot of nations around the world, their religion, especially the Muslim religion, it's important what that book says. They try to psychoanalyze it to the, what is that, the letter, T of the letter? I don't know. Anyway, okay. So, flat earth, Armageddon, Battle of Armageddon's already here. It's already being fought. But those that have escaped the control grid and understand that, ball earth theory is 180 degrees out of sync. I pointed out one single video, and they know this. They create this drama for a reason. Mind control, manipulation. Anyway, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, don't subscribe. Flat earth. Don't believe it if you don't want. Don't matter. I put up enough videos explaining on my channel why and or how. They say the moon, the moon proves that we live on a ball. That's the only thing the globalists have, the moon. And just what was that? Blood Moon, Flat Earth Rant Part 3 here. I put this up. It basically involves my observation with my camera of the moon the other night, and I found somebody else over in the UK upload a video that they claimed that they had filmed over there. It's cocked this way, mine's cocked that way, which seems a little odd if the earth is flat, but I suggest it's possible. Because the people over in the UK, there are people at high levels that understand the earth is flat, so they might have reversed the image enough to where, but even if it was on a ball, where I'm at in Arizona, where they're at the UK, their image should be radically different than what it is. Anyway, I don't want to debate and argue any of that kind of crap. I'm trying to make a point. A very valid point. This was supposedly filmed in the UK at about 1:20, 1:30 in the morning. My Blood Moon, Flat Earth rant, it's a 3-part. It's almost the same, image in different parts of the world. The curvature of the earth and all that. Okay, are you with me, guys? So I got a shit ton of other videos that just really put this in its place. Like I said, I've been around since 2008. I've wallowed flat earth theory around, meditated on it. Meditate. What is meditate? Well, the biblical concept, some of the ancient people, Joseph got sold into Egypt according to the storyline, right? But he had to sleep on the king's dreams so that God could interpret it in his mind while he's sleeping, right? That's the way I do it. I just go to bed thinking about something in the morning. I kind of get, it's like when you're resting, things kind of pop in your brain. And that's something I will explain in my videos. Spirituality, the real context of it all, not the bullshit that religion pour at you. So anyway, round this up. My God, it's 9 minutes. I didn't want to do it that long. Battle of Armageddon, flat earth. The battle is being fought in the low plains. The low plains interpretation of the earth, I would say, the biblical interpretation of is the earth Is the earth a ball? Because see, here's the thing. Most likely, the Bible stories as we know them, they're not 2,000 years old. Maybe 400, 500, maybe 600, that's it. See? And if the earth is flat, there is no year. There is only seasons. Yeah, there you go. And of course, they used to have, a lot of them used to have a 300, I got those videos, 360-day year, and then they would have to adjust accordingly. The Chinese had a 366 day year, because it all has to do with astrological observation and trade routes. That's what some of the Bible stories, they're layered in a lot of different layers of understanding. They are occultic literature. I could go through all this, kind of like the tree of knowledge. If you get involved with Kabbalah and all that, it goes into that. Oh my God, almost 11 minutes. So wait, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, don't subscribe, and remember to always have a good day.